tell me. All right, let's come to lie down on our backs and bring your knees in towards your chest, one hand on each knee, and begin to circle the knees in one direction, gently releasing out the lower back. Breathing in for a count of 4. Breathing out for a count of 4. Let go of whatever's already gone on today. Let go of whatever's coming after. Change the direction of your circles when you're ready. Taking one more deep breath. And back to center. Stretch your left leg out along the floor and squeeze your right knee in. Just circle your right ankle one direction. And circle the right ankle the other direction. Keep drawing the right knee in towards the chest, flattening the lower back down into the mat, relaxing the shoulders. Then take the hands behind the back of the right thigh and just inhale to stretch the right leg and exhale to bend. Inhaling to stretch and exhaling to bend. Couple more. Just noticing how the back of the right leg is feeling this morning or this afternoon. Inhale, stretch, exhale, bend. Just 3 more. And then next time you straighten the right leg, hold, point and flex, point and flex. And then when you're ready, pull that right knee back into your chest. Open the right arm out to the side and bring your knee across towards the left, coming into a twist. So the knee towards the left, the right arm stretched straight out from the shoulder, the palm towards the ceiling. Breathing deeply here, in for 4. And out for 4. Take deep breaths into the ribs. Soften the face, relax the shoulders. One more deep breath here, in for 4. And out for 4. And then rolling back over onto your back and stretching out your right leg, drawing your left knee in towards your chest and squeezing that knee in towards you. Circling the ankle one direction. And circle the other direction. And then taking the hands behind the back of the left thigh and stretch up as you inhale and bend as you exhale. Stretch up as you inhale and bend as you exhale. Just noticing whether this left leg feels any different from the right side. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Breathe in to stretch. Breathe out to bend. One more time. And then when you're ready, stretching that left leg up and point and flex. And then bending your left knee back in towards your chest, opening the left arm out to the side, bringing the knee across to the right as you look to the left. Softening the left shoulder down, softening the right knee towards the earth, turning your head across towards the left. Breathe in deeply, expand your ribs as you inhale, and soften and release as you exhale. Few more deep breaths. And then slowly you're going to roll yourself back over onto your back. And once more, bring both the knees into the chest. And again, just circle the knees one direction. Just noticing if your lower back feels any different now after just a couple of stretches. And then just circling the other direction. And then we're going to roll ourselves over onto our left-hand side. And you may want to take a cushion or a block. If you have a yoga block, you can use a block, or otherwise you may want to take a cushion underneath your left ear. As you bring your knees one on top of each other, straight out from the hips. And you bring your palms one on top of each other, straight out from the chest. And then when you're ready, with your top arm, your right arm, you're going to reach over your head, out to the right, over your hip, and back palm to palm. So you circle over your head, out to the side, over the hip, and back palm to palm. Breathing deeply. Let your head move any way that is comfortable. Opening the shoulder and the chest. See how low to the floor you can keep your fingertips. See if you can trace the floor with your fingers for as much of the movement as you can. And then next time you come around, hold it wherever you feel that you get the best stretch. Holding the right arm out, keeping the knees stacked one on top of each other, turning your head any way that you like, breathing deeply into the shoulder, into the arm, into the chest. Using your exhale to release any tension. And as you're ready, slowly circling back around palm to palm. And then as you're ready, you're just going to roll yourself over and onto the other side. So knees are one on top of each other, straight out from the hips. Feet are one on top of each other under the knees. Palms are one on top of each other. And then with the left arm, the top arm, we're circling over the head, out to the side, over the hip, and back palm to palm. Moving your head any way that you like. Breathing deeply, noticing if this side feels different from the right side. Take your time, stay as close to the floor as you can. And next time we come around, hold it wherever you get the best stretch. And breathe here. Excuse me. Breathing into the shoulder, breathing into the chest. Using your exhale to release and relax. One more breath. And slowly circling back around palm to palm. As you're ready, lifting yourself up onto your hands and your knees, bringing your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. Lifting your tailbone, your heart, your chin as you inhale, and exhaling to round your spine like an angry cat. Squeeze your belly in and up and press the ground away. As you inhale, lift your tailbone, lift your heart, lift your chin off your chest. As you exhale, tuck your tailbone, round your spine, press the ground away. So both the inhale and the exhale, you start the movement at your tailbone, rippling through the spine. One more time. When you're ready, coming back to center, keeping your hips as square as possible. As you inhale and reach your right arm up to the ceiling, pull the right side of your hip back. Open your ribs and your chest. Press your left hand into the ground. Okay, keep the hips as square as you can. Keep the belly pulling back to the spine, turning from the ribs and above. Exhale to lower the right hand down. Reset, belly to spine. Inhale, reach the left arm up, and again, pull the left hip back as you turn ribs, the heart, press into the right palm, reach through the left fingertips. Breathe. And exhale, release, good. Now this time, inhale, reach your right arm up. And now as you exhale, reach your right arm underneath your right arm, lower the right ear towards the floor. Again, inhale, reach the right arm up, turn the ribs and the heart up. Exhale and feed the right arm under the left, lower the right ear down. One more time. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, reach the right arm under, and this time hold it. If you want to take a block underneath your, or a pillow underneath your right ear, you're welcome to. Now again, pull the hips back in space and turn your ribs and your heart up. Press down into your right forearm, your right arm. Keep breathing. Turning the ribs and the heart towards the ceiling. One more breath. And as you're ready, slowly coming back to center. Good, so just remember that like, I've actually got an elastic band here. Like an elastic band, or a hair tie, we have to pull equally on both ends in order for it to stretch. So if ever you don't feel a stretch in yoga, remind yourself to open it in two opposite directions, and that way you should find the stretch. So if you don't find the stretch, for example, in that position that we were just in, and hopefully you did, but if you don't, the likelihood is that you're not pulling equally in two opposite directions from one another. So let's try the other side. Have the right hand down. Inhale, reaching the left arm up. Turn the ribs and the heart. Exhale, reach the left arm underneath the right. Inhale, lifting the left arm up. Turn the ribs, the heart. Pull the hips back. Exhale and reach the left arm under. Last time, inhale. Turn the heart, pull the hips back. Exhale, reach the left arm under and hold. So the hips pull back as you press down into your left arm, turning the ribs and the heart up as you pull the tailbone back. Breathe. And slowly unwind and come back to center. Walking the hands all the way up now so that you're standing on your knees. Of course, take extra padding underneath your knees should you need to. Reach your arms out as you drop your shoulders down, and exhale, reach over to one side, stretch through the side of the body, and squeeze the belly to the spine as you come through center. Stretch across, and belly to spine to center. Opening through the sides of the body. Exhale as you reach down. Inhale as you pull to center. Keeping the belly to the spine, keeping the glutes switched on as you gently tuck the tailbone under. Not worrying about whether you reach the floor or not. Once more each side, just simply reaching down, and wherever you get to is wherever you get to. Last one. And back to center when you're ready. If it's comfortable to, just come to sit on your heels. If it's not comfortable, then choose a different position. Keeping the belly pulled to the spine, drawing the ribs down. Interlace your fingers and inhale, pressing your palms up towards the ceiling. Draw the baby fingers back and then lift the gaze. So lifting your chin off your chest, lift the gaze a little up. Work towards elbows being straight. Shoulders draw down the back as the palms press up. Keep the belly drawing to the spine, the ribs dropping down, the tailbone heavy. Just 3 more breaths. One more breath. Now burst your arms open wide and take your hands behind your back, interlacing the fingers behind your back. Then, still sitting on your heels, take your forehead, or the crown of your head, I should say, to the floor as you squeeze the shoulder blades together and reach the arms up and over. That's it. So your bottom's lifted up off your heels. You're squeezing the shoulder blades together. Breathe. Two more breaths. And slowly chin in towards the chest. Curl yourself back up into that kneeling position. Undo your hands and now switch over. So now the other baby finger is on the outside. And if you wear rings, it will feel really weird because it's not the way that you're used to doing it. And then press your palms up towards the ceiling. Drop your shoulders down, belly to the spine, heavy through the tailbone. Press up through the palms, straighten through the elbows. Lift the chin off the chest. Breathing here. Pressing the palms up, drawing the baby fingers back, upper arms in line with the ears. The gaze lifted. Belly to spine, ribs dropping, tail heavy. 3 more breaths. And as you're ready, bursting the arms open wide, take that same interlace again, so the weird way, the way with the baby finger on the outside that you don't normally have. And then again, lower your crown to the floor, lift your bottom off your heels, pinch your shoulder blades together, breathing here. One more deep breath. And release your bottom back, release your arms down, chin in towards the chest, roll yourself up to sit. Great. Bring your right shin in front of your left and come to sit cross-legged. Bring your hands onto your front shin. And now come forward to the front of your sit bones as you lift your heart up. And as you exhale, come to the back of your sit bones and round your spine. So similarly to what we did on hands and knees, inhale, pull the heart forward and slide the shoulders down the back. And exhale, round the spine. You can drop the chin a little towards the chest, but only if it doesn't make you feel dizzy. So come forwards on the inhale and back on the exhale and begin to pick up the pace a little bit. So although we are moving the spine, the movement is coming from the pelvis, So notice how when you rock to the front of your sit bones, when you tilt your hip bones down, your heart shifts and opens. As you rock to the back of your sit bones, how you round your spine and close your heart. Now, for most of us, when we're sitting, We tend to tuck the pelvis under, and so we round through the spine. So just knowing that our pelvis really is creating the shape through our spine. Something to be aware of. Rock forwards on the inhale, pull back on the exhale. Another 8, see if you can keep going just a little bit faster. Get a little bit more energy going through the spine. That's it. 3, 2, 1, and just come to sit. Pause for a moment. Now again, rock back just a little, rock forward just a little, and then find where center is. And see if you can press straight down through your sit bones to lengthen up through the spine. Draw up the shoulders, just breathe for a moment, noticing the energy through the spine. Great. Okay, so now we're going to take the fingers to the shoulders. The fingers are in front, the thumbs are behind. Belly to the spine, returning from the ribs and above. Turn to the left as you inhale, to the right as you exhale. Keep the elbows straight out from the shoulders. And then again, add a little more speed to it. Keep the belly to the spine, left on the inhale, right on the exhale. Root down through those sit bones. Keep the elbows straight out from the shoulders. If you start to feel a little nauseous, that's completely normal. Don't worry, it will pass very quickly. This is a fantastic detoxification of our organs. Left, right, sharp breaths, in, out, in, out. Keep going, another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come to center. You'll feel a bit dizzy, just pause and breathe. Root through the sit bones, lengthen through the spine. Again, just notice that energy moving through the body. Taking another deep breath to allow yourself to feel grounded and centered again. Feel free to change the leg which is in front, and again, root down through the sit bones. If it's hard for you to do that, feel free to take, if you have a block under your bottom or cushions underneath your bottom, whatever helps you to sit up nice and straight. Reach the arms straight out from the shoulders. So this is the inhale, pinch the shoulder blades together. As you exhale, clap your hands in front. Inhale, exhale. Now you do have to clap your hands, even though it starts to sting a little. That touch of the palms together is important. Again, be mindful not to drop the arms down. Keep the belly pulled to the spine. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades and open the arms. Exhale to clap. Good, try not to let the arms drop down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, keep breathing. 3, 2, 1, and relax. And just let that energy again, let it flow, feel, notice, be aware. Just noticing how connected everything is. What we do with our hands has an influence on our heart chakra. Think of when you're angry, you might clench your fist, or you can imagine someone who might clench their fist when they're angry. And then think when you're loving, how you might like gently caress or stroke, or look to hold someone's hand and connect. So what we do with our hands has a direct effect on this whole area of our fourth chakra, of our heart center. So keeping this energy flowing so that everything stays open and moving. Taking one more breath. Now, if you're comfortable kneeling, come to a kneeling position again. If not, just stay cross-legged. So we're going to take the arms forward and up. And now take the fingertips to touch your shoulder blades. And exhale, swing the arms down. So it's an inhale up, elbows up, and an exhale, swing down. Now, you're doing your best to point your elbows straight up to the ceiling. And I know that that's somewhat challenging, depending how tight you are in your shoulders. But so just do your best to have your elbows pointing up to the ceiling, the fingertips touching the shoulder blades behind you. Keep the belly to the spine, not arching through the lower back. Inhale up and exhale down, almost like you're scooping up water and splashing it over your head. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax. And again, just sit with that, notice maybe some warmth, some energy through the arms, through the shoulders. Good, and then let's just shift to stand up onto our knees. And then, and again, take padding underneath your knees if you need. So you're going to bring your fingers into your palms and have your thumbs pointing down. And you're going to take your fingers to your temples. Touch your elbows as you exhale and squeeze your shoulder blades as you inhale. And again, see if you can do this reasonably quickly. Inhale to squeeze the shoulder blades and exhale to touch the elbows. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Take a breath. So let's come to stand just to have some variation. We've not stood yet. So let's come up to stand. And from a standing position, keeping that same position with your hands, so thumbs in, fingers out, you're going to circle forward. I always have to think about that, which way's forward. So you're going to circle forwards, small circles, shoulders down the back, belly to the spine. Breathing, face relaxed. And that's it. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep breathing, your arms won't fall off. Last one. Now turn your palms up, thumbs point back, circle backwards. That's it, belly to the spine. For 12, 11, keep breathing for 10, 9, 8, 7, almost there for 6, and 5, you got it, 4, 3, keep the circles small, 2, 1, and release. Good. Keep the knees soft and just take a little swing from side to side. Again, keep the belly to the spine. Attempt to keep the hips facing forward and turn from the ribs and above. Turn your head with you. Keep the knees soft. Couple more. Belly to the spine. 1 more. Back to center as you're ready again. You may just feel a little dizzy, so just pause for a moment. And then we're going to reach the arms up with the thumbs hooked. So the thumbs hooked together like a little butterfly. Inhale. As you reach up, press your hips forwards, upper arms by your ears, shoulders down your back, feet rounded, legs straight. The important part is that your hips press forward, because remember, it's the movement of the pelvis which is opening the spine. So your hips press forward, and that allows the heart to open. As you exhale, soften the knees and swing the arms behind you. Inhale, reach up, hips forwards. Exhale, drop the head, soften the knees and swing. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. See if you can switch side to side with the thumb, with which thumb is in front. Make sure you drop the head on that forward fold, chin to the chest. 2 more. Inhale up, exhale down. And inhale up. And pause again at center. Good, take a breath. We're going to come down into our forward fold now. Chin in towards the chest, roll through the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. Drop your chin to the chest, drop the crown of the head towards the floor. Let the weight come a little forwards into the balls of the feet as you lift the tailbone upwards. The knees stay a little bit soft, the ribs dropping towards the thighs. Breathing here. Shoulders draw away from the ears, back down the back. Relax the head. 3 more breaths. And then bending your knees, slightly turning out the toes, dropping down into a squat. If the heels can be down, then let them drop down. If your heels can't be down, don't worry about it. Drop your tailbone down, lift through the crown of the head. If it's available to lift your hands up off the floor, bring your palms together, and then press your knees against the upper arms and press your upper arms against the inside of the knees. Remember that rubber band analogy? So press in 2 opposite directions equally. Drop your tailbone down, pull up through the crown of the head, open the chest. And then we're going to take the right upper arm inside of the right shin, right upper arm inside of the right shin. As you inhale, reach the left arm to the diagonal. That's it. And come back to center. And take the left upper arm inside of the left shin and inhale, reach the right arm up. And come back to center. And if you are on your heels, now lift up off your heels and just swing a little from side to side. So you're on the balls of your feet and just slowly just check in with how it feels. Let one knee lower and the other knee lift. And then you can add the opposite arm lifting up if you like. Just find a little sort of squat swing. One more. And come back to center. And as you're ready, just slowly drop your bottom down. Shake out the legs out in front of you. Good. Then bring your right knee into your chest and cross your right foot outside of your left knee. So you've crossed your right foot outside of your left knee. Let me just change the angle. So left arm is going to wrap around the right knee, left arm wrap around the right knee, and right fingertips behind your back as you come into a seated twist. So keep those sit bones that we've talked about, keep those pressing into the ground, the ribs turning, the front of the right shoulder open. And then what really often happens is that we turn our neck thinking that we're twisting. Keep your chin in between your two collarbones. So don't turn your head. Keep your neck in line with the rest of your spine. It's your ribs and your shoulders that we're turning, and the neck just follows along with what you're doing in that part of the body. Belly to the spine, that left elbow hooking around the outside of the right knee. One more deep breath. And slowly back to center, stretch out the right leg, draw the left knee in and pop the left foot to the outside of the right knee. Wrap your right arm around the left knee, so hugging in, taking your left fingertips behind your back, engage the belly to the spine as you root through the sit bones, and then again, turning the ribs, turning the heart, chin between the two collarbones, not turning the neck beyond what the rest of the body's doing. Open the front of the left shoulder. Breathe. One more breath. Always in these stretches, you're not staying static. Every breath is taking you deeper. And as you're ready, returning to center, come to sit in a comfortable sitting position, whatever that is. Very, very slowly, beginning to circle the head in one direction. Take your time. Go slowly and breathe. And slowly circling the other direction. Gently, you're going to bring the head back to center. And then slowly let the right ear drop across towards the right shoulder. Right ear dropping across to the right shoulder. Take the right hand across to the left ear. And then reach the left fingertips out to the side. That's it. Breathe. Slowly release the left hand down, slowly release the right hand down, and gently bring the head back to center, reset. Left ear drops over towards the left shoulder, left hand reaches over to the right ear, right fingertips reach away, drop the shoulder down. You can slightly play with the angle at which you have that right arm, a little higher, a little lower, a little forward, a little back. See where feels like the right place to stretch. Breathe. And slowly, as you're ready, release the hands and gently, gently bring the head back to center. Inhale, reach the arms open wide as you press the sit bones down. Take a big sigh through the mouth as you open the arms wide. Again, root through the sit bones. Inhale, reach up. And a big sigh. One more time. Press down to lift up. Inhale. And big sigh. Then bringing the hands together at the heart. as you gently soften the chin towards the chest, reminding yourself of all that you have to be grateful for and giving thanks for everything, including your incredible body, giving thanks for all that it does do for you. Too often we focus on the bits that we don't like, the bits that we wish were different, what we wish we could change about our bodies, what is wrong with our bodies. Let's instead focus on all that's right, all that's beautiful, all that we're grateful for. Our bodies are incredible, and giving them the thanks and the gratitude that they deserve for carrying us through this life and treating it with the respect that it deserves as well. Om Shanti, 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 peace, peace, peace. Namaste. And just in case you don't know what Namaste means, I know many of you are new to yoga. Namaste means the light in me, or the soul in me, sees or greets the light or the soul in you. And traditionally at the end of the yoga class, the teacher will say it and the students will say it back to the teacher. So it's a give and take. So we're acknowledging that yes, we are these human forms, but we're much more than that, than what meets the eye. And really, essentially, we're energy, we're light, we're vibrational beings. So that's what Namaste acknowledges. So have a wonderful rest of your day. If you've got any questions, then of course you're welcome to pop them below the video, which I will post in the Facebook group later today.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Thanks, Naranda.
My pleasure. Bye.